Alright guys, and welcome back to the F1 2015 career mode. It's round 2 and it is Malaysia. As you can see, we are currently first in the standings after the last race. We won the Australian Grand Prix. Yeah, in this race though, we sort of bottle it. Like, in the comments you could just go CRL Bottleton in the comments if you want. But yeah, I'm not going to spoil too much. You'll have to see for the end of the race. But yeah, for now, it's time for the Malaysian Grand Prix. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this race. Hopefully we can get another win. Maybe a pole position as well. So yeah, hopefully this race can go well for us. And let's just see how practice goes, because we've got to work on a setup for the Ferrari. And yeah, I'm not too sure what a good setup for the Ferrari is running. I've only got one for the Mercedes at the moment. So yeah, everything else is unknown. Coming, it's hide the loading trains on the screen. Yeah, coming into the practice now. We're looking forward to this race. I'm looking forward to record some more episodes of this career mode. It's been really enjoyable so far. I've only done one episode, but it's quite enjoyable. And yeah, so here we go. Just gonna load a setup now. And yeah, we're just going to work on a setup. I don't even know what to do. I just went with a random one. Off my head, to be honest. But you know, it actually paid dividends. As you'll see in our 2 practice laps. Mids 11-1, 11-1. So yeah, that is the setup, guys. So let's save that setup first, because we need it for quality. And yeah, so let's go into practice for the Malaysian Grand Prix. And coming to the end of our first lap, see, go wide there because of Mary sort of impeding us. I won't blame him too much, but yeah, this lap time's going to be a 1:38.8, but I reckon we can go quick on that lap. It wasn't the cleanest of laps, and Mary didn't help at the end there. So I think soon we're going to go on to our end of the second lap. Yeah, I was just getting used to the setup on the Primes tyres, and it did actually feel really nice. See, we're coming to the end of our second lap, taking a tighter line. There is no car ahead of us, and we'll get a nice exit out onto the main straight. And the lap time's going to be a 1:38.2. So that was a pretty good lap there, beating Hamilton. And yeah, I was pretty proud of that lap. And that puts us top in practice for Malaysia, I guess. No, I'll pause it, but yeah. Puts us on top. There you go, boy. 3 tenths over Lewis Hamilton. Oh no. Whoa. Nico Rosberg. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the previous screens properly. Yeah, Nico Rosberg, then Lewis Hamilton, Felipe Massa, and then Kimi Raikkonen. So yeah, that was the practice results. It was a pretty good practice. The setup worked very well for me. I felt like, you know, it had a good balance with the car. But in the race, I'll tell you now, but it was a bit tail happy. Maybe that might be just a Ferrari, or I don't know, might just be me on the throttle. Yeah, coming into quali, I was feeling confident on the options because I have more grip on the prime, so I thought the car won't be as tail happy. So hopefully we can actually get a good lap in quali. I'm actually going to show you the whole lap in quali now, because like the race was quite boring until I bottled it. Just load in our setup that we just saved in the practice session. I'm just curious what, like, last time in Australia we got pole by like 1.9 seconds, was it? So I'm just curious, will that happen again here in Malaysia? So starting our lap, coming over the line, and trying to make this as clean as we can. We're currently in P1, braking down to second gear, we're taking a tight line into turn 1. Now coming through turn 2, trying to get the best exit possible out onto this right-handed curve. As you can see from the arrows, we're actually ahead of Lewis Hamilton by, I'd say, about a tenth and a half. I'm not too sure. We'll do a 23.9 in the first sector, which is a good first sector. Just on the white lines, go through that right-hander. Try to keep it as clean as I can, but attack the corners at the same time. Come through the left-right. I'm going a bit wide there on the exit. Asking to get on the power early. Just about kept in the white lines again. Braking down to 4th gear through the double right. And as you can see here, we're about, I'd say about 6, 7, 8 tenths ahead of Lewis Hamilton behind us. And yeah, but this last sector is honestly the sector I struggled with the most. This corner, Hamilton will close on us a little bit, I should say, but no, this corner coming up, like, I didn't really get it hooked up throughout the whole weekend in this. Look, see, going wide there cost us a lot of time to Lewis Hamilton, who actually took it nicely. And look, you see there, he's actually closing us by about 4 tenths, so this ain't looking good for pole position. Well, it is actually looking good for pole, but I could tell you, we actually never got pole as Hamilton absolutely murked the last corner. And yeah, P2, well, I think it was just under a tenth or something over Lewis Hamilton. Well, the man still celebrates, Vettel still celebrates, but yeah, it was just over a tenth from Lewis Hamilton. Then a further tenth back was Nico Rosberg and Raikkonen. I'm sorry, but like, the car just never hooked up in quality as I would like it to. But now I know I've got the pace on the primes, maybe like we could actually challenge Hamilton in the race. She kind of cool to do. And yeah, let's see if we just attack Hamilton in the race, because I reckon it'll be fun to battle with Hamilton this race. So yeah, quali went quite well. So yeah, let's get into the race. The Malaysian Grand Prix.
Good afternoon and welcome from Sepang, where the cars and drivers are getting...
So I'm not good at this commentary stuff, guys, you know. I'll progress over the time. Just looking at the race strategy now, we're coming into the pits primes lap 6 or 7. And that should be our really stop at the race. So revving up to 5 lights for the Malaysian Grand Prix. And it's go, and we've actually got a terrible start. I think I've bogged down. I just didn't get the start I wanted. We're currently in 4th behind Valtteri Bottas. I tried to go there, but he moves over. We're getting so close to the back of Rosberg. It's quite really tight here. Look, we need to tap Rosberg. I just got up the inside, and if we look behind, you see there's like a massive crash. And look on the mini map. And yeah, it's just me and Hamilton, and we're going to actually look at a replay of this. We're going to go on board with Valtteri Bottas. It's not like it's the personal sort of spin. And look, Bottas, there's Rosberg. I think he had collision with Rosberg. There's me got the inside, no collision. Yeah, and Rosberg just hooks onto Bottas' back tyre. And yeah, and then Raikkonen just drives into him, and then Bottas' end plate was lost. So yeah, that wasn't good for Bottas, and nor the rest of the field, because me and Hamilton just shot away. Coming into turn 4, Hamilton literally just was superior in the race. But we tried to do our best. We're going to try our best and catch him. I knew it was going to be hard to catch Mercedes, but yeah, let's try and catch Hamilton in this race, as we've got a nice buffer behind us already, about 4 seconds. See there, we just go a bit wide there, and that cost us a bit of time, I've got to say. Coming out of the left hander, we'll see getting quite close to Hamilton, and then we'll just lose the back end. That corner was so dreadful with no traction control, it's absolutely a joke. And yeah, see, look there, going through the Fly Emirates barrier, the traction. I see, as I said, I just couldn't get the can't speak today, so I just couldn't get the car hooked up in the race. Wasn't going too well. So yeah, coming to the end of lap 1, you see, look at Hamilton's advantage already. It's not good news for us in the championship, because if Hamilton wins, then we actually go on level points with Hamilton, depending on us finishing second. Well, as the results are at the moment anyway. So we set 44.7 for the first lap. And yeah, this race was getting quite boring from the get-go. Coming to this part of lap 2. And I've got to say, we were catching Hamilton so much in the middle sector. It's just the last sector, maybe a bit of the first. We just couldn't close him. I just didn't feel like the car was set up for the last sector. As it was straight, but I had understeer for like going onto the straight, and it was just very, I don't know, very horrific understeer, I should say. Coming through, see, look, I take it quite nicely, but Hamilton just gets this massive drive off that corner, and yeah, we don't actually get the car as well as we wanted. And this corner as well, we just keep locking up into there, try and hit the apex as best as we can, but Hamilton just gets superior drive again out of that corner. We just can't close on Hamilton. And yeah, it was I felt pretty down by that, because I thought into this race I could actually challenge for the win, but Hamilton was just no match for us. Like, well, we were no match for Hamilton. We're going to try our best anyway. We actually did set a perfect lap there, 39.1, but I think it's only locked by like just under a tenth or something. So it wasn't the best lap. Going around the long right hander of turn 1, and yeah, we're just trying to close Hamilton as fast as we can, but yeah, skipping on to all the way onto lap 6. This is our pit stop lap. Nothing really happened in this race. See, we're selecting the prime tyres. I'm sorry guys, you might see me just bottle it in the pits as well. This wasn't the bottle I'm on about, but look, I can't do this pits for just for anything. I can't do it for like stupid stuff. I just can't. Anyway, enough of that. We're just going to come into the pits here. Hamilton pits before. No, I think that's Rosberg coming in the pits behind him, but he shouldn't be affected by Hamilton's pit stop. It's going to be a 2.3 second pit stop for us there. And that's a pretty good pit stop by the Ferrari lads. So now it's time to try, as I said, it's time to try and catch Hamilton, because we did say we are faster on the primes, as practice showed. But can we close enough to actually try and get DRS and overtake? We'll have to see in this Grand Prix, because now it's going to start to heat up. Now it's going to start to get better, and let's see if we can go and catch Lewis Hamilton in this race and try and challenge for the win of the Malaysian Grand Prix. But we've skipped on to lap 11. And this is where I say I bottle it, because I decided, as you see on the left hand side of the screen, I actually decided to come into pitch to put some options on, just to spice the race up. Like, I was really bored in this race. I was literally about to go to sleep. Like, this race was so boring. So yeah, we're going to come into pitch for some options and just try and yeah, I was going to say like try and get a podium back, but yeah. And then it turned out to be a bottle, and yeah, we didn't actually get a podium, I don't think. Anyway, I don't know where we come back out in the pits. I think it might be 4th, but I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Is there a car coming down the pit straight? Yes, there is, and I think that is Ricciardo. Yes, Ricciardo goes past us, and that was not the best thing to happen. So now we actually need to overtake Ricciardo before we actually get a chance to attack. But I think if I was going to do this move, I should have came like a lap before. And yeah, see, look, the cold tyres understeer, look, nearly going wide there. So it wasn't good, but on the end of lap 12, I've actually caught up to the back of Ricciardo. And we're in the DRS, and we're going to try and make a move into this hairpin, or last corner. Look, we don't close enough, but we're still going to go for the move. Bit of a dive on move, he actually leaves us the room in the end. We actually get the move done, and now we can go try and chase Raikkonen, but looking behind us now, Ricciardo's got DRS, he's actually coming back at us, up into turn 1. Will Ricciardo, I've always been saying Raikkonen, but oh well, will Ricciardo? No. No, he won't. And oh, he's still there though. No, we actually get the place back. Now we can go and chase Raikkonen. What, do we actually catch him? That's the question. We will actually catch him in like 3 seconds a lap, but yeah, I don't think it was good enough. We had to go and lean as well, because we used too much fuel. And yeah, that's going to be the race. We actually bottled it coming into the pitch. We could have stayed out for the second, but I wanted to spice things up. We're actually going to come home in 4th place. And yeah, it wasn't the best race. It was pretty boring. And yeah, that is the Malaysian Grand Prix. Yeah, Vettel, man, would not be happy with that result, to be honest, because we were lying second on the grid, and if we made a better start, I reckon we could have got Hamilton. But yeah, it weren't good enough, and we finished 24 seconds off Hamilton. Closer gap to Raikkonen to 9.1 seconds in the end, which is like 15 coming out of the pit. So yeah, we're actually closing like 2 more laps, 3 more laps, and we would have actually got Raikkonen. So yeah, guys. What else happened in that race? I don't see Bottas in the top 8. I wonder what happened. It might have been that first lap. He's actually down in 15th. Not a very good race for Valtteri Bottas. And yeah. So we're gonna finish off now, guys. Remember, if you enjoyed, actually they're second in the standings. Yeah, if you enjoyed, remember to like if you did and subscribe.